Residents in the southeast are dealing with some of the worst flooding in the area's history. Torrential rain forced hundreds of rescues Sunday in South Carolina. The flooding has killed at least 7 people in the Carolinas.
Oh my God, the truck is sinking. The truck is sinking.
We haven't seen this level of rain in the low country in 1,000 years. That's how big this is.
Crews rescued hundreds of people from fast-moving floodwaters. Yeah, he just made a mistake.
Residents now calling this the biblical floods of 2015. Several dead, 550 roads and bridges washed out or closed.
Heavy rain and flooding continue to bring misery to much of Western Europe. In France, the town of Namur, south of Paris, saw some of the worst devastation. At least 3,000 residents had to be evacuated, many by boat, after the River Loire rose to levels not seen for more than 100 years.
Time record flood of the Blanco River.
Blanco River at Wimberley now at 39 feet.
39? You were kidding me.
39 feet.
This is an unbelievable amount of water that has allowed for a historic flood to come through the Wimberley area.
This is a life-threatening situation. There are people on their rooftops in Wimberley right now.
We understand at least 68 rescues have taken place. We caught up with one of the folks who evacuated in Wimberley overnight. Rick Byers lives off Blanco Road. He has lived there for 23 years, and he says he has never seen anything like this.
And it just kept coming and kept coming, and so we started loading stuff into the car, possessions that we couldn't. Anyway.
On the ground this time, but it's the smaller number that's more impactful. At least 6 people died in the storm.
These houses have all been evacuated, says the fireman. It's only just possible to make out the murky shape of a car completely underwater. So while thousands have been put into boats and moved in the French capital,
The water's rushing down to you, and there's nothing you can do to help people.
That had to be a tremendous amount of strength. How did you do that?
I don't know. I just prayed to God and just kept my kids thinking about them, saying they were calling, trying to get help, and I just held on. There was a couple times that I thought I was gone.
The National Weather Service expected the rivers in West Virginia to crest overnight. The creek here has been dropping for about the last 24 hours, so focus increasingly on the cleanup here. Still, when you look at the 23 people dead, that's more than the people killed by tornadoes and lightning so far this year combined. Anne Marie?
So much devastation.